I bought the new Samsung S21 to check out, and so that I can compare it with the Pixel 5 and iPhone 12 Pro. There was a great deal on this in the UK. I managed to get it with free Samsung Buds Live and the new Samsung tag. Let's take a look at the tag then, because this is new. I'm curious to actually see what it looks like. It's actually smaller than I thought. You get a little quick start guide too. It's not bad actually, feels smooth and it doesn't weigh much at all. You could easily attach it to something without adding too much weight to it. The cool thing about this tag is it can find your device pretty much anywhere if there are other Samsung phones about. It bounces the location through the Galaxy Find network to show you where it's located. It can also show you where it's been so you can retrace it. Obviously there are some privacy concerns here. I wouldn't really want to be bouncing information from my phone to other people. Would that affect my battery life? Who knows? I'm sure someone will make a detailed video about it. I've also heard stories about people losing their belongings with the tag on it and they can't find it because you have to be near the tag for it to actually work. Anyway, we also have the Buds Live, which straight away look like a pair of beans to me. Strange design choice, but I'm sure they knew it would get attention. This isn't Samsung's latest pair of earbuds, those are the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, but still it's free, so I'm pretty happy with that. I did some research on these buds to see how they hold up to the Apple AirPods, because they're pretty much like that industry standard to what you compare to now. They actually came out on top in most of the reviews, having better battery life, sweat resistance and active noise cancellation. In the box we have the usual information and of course the buds. The case is great size, it's not too big and it will easily fit in your pocket. Only bad thing I have to say is that it's a fingerprint magnet. The beans, earpods, are magnetically snapping to the case, which feels pretty nice and it gets them in the right position to charge. Moving on, we have the main item here, which is the Samsung S21. This year they mocked Apple for having no charger in the box and then did exactly the same thing with their next release. It does come with a cable in the box though, but no plug for it. The purple matte back feels good, you can tell it's plastic though, and the gold trim, it's metal, cold to the touch. The screen resolution is actually a downgrade compared to last year's model, but honestly I think it looks great. If it saves battery life by having an unnoticeable difference in screen resolution, I'm all for it. They had to cut some corners somewhere to make it cheaper. This phone has 3 cameras on the back and 1 on the front, which are the same specs as last year's model. The front is a 10 megapixel camera and the back has a main 12 megapixel camera with a 64 telephoto and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. I watched a video not so long ago from Mr. Who's the Boss, who checked out the camera comparison between the Exynos and the Snapdragon models of this phone. He talks about the cameras producing different photos even though they are the exact same phone. The chip inside actually processes the photo, which causes discrepancies between them. It's an interesting video, so I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. This one I have is the Exynos as I'm in the UK, and this is the latest one from Samsung, which is the Samsung Exynos 2100. It is an improvement from last year's model and is closing the gap between the Snapdragon. I have also seen some news articles about Google potentially teaming up with Samsung to make a better processor for mobile devices. So I hope it actually goes ahead and does well to compete with Apple's A chips in their phones. I will be uploading a camera comparison at some point, so make sure you subscribe to see that. If I've already posted it, I shall link it in the description below. And with this year's model, you can't expand your storage with an SD card, unfortunately. That's it for the main part of the hardware you're probably interested in. Anyway, I'm going to cut the video here and set up my phone as my new daily driver. I'm currently using the Pixel 5, so we shall see if this is good enough to get me to switch. It's going to take some convincing as I absolutely love my Pixel 5, but I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. As always, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Make sure you're subscribed for more content very soon, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.